What's up, you guys? It's Molly. Today's video is kind of a hodgepodge of different things. It's a favorites video. It's a chatty get ready with me. I guess that's essentially all that it is. And it's like a fall look. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, you should watch. If you're interested in products I've been loving lately, you should watch. And if you're interested in where I'm at with my channel and what I'm doing here, then I might answer those questions. I feel like I definitely went on some tangents and rambled a little bit, but I think the answer is in there somewhere. So tune on in. Okay, so I have already primed my lids. I used the Ulta Beauty eye primer. I've been really enjoying this. It's nice, it's a drugstore price, and it gets the job done. So I'm a fan. I just had this terrible feeling that I'm not recording. Hang on. Okay, we're good. For my eyes, I also just realized, gosh, I've got this eyeshadow brush that I really enjoy. It's this Moda 430 crease brush, and it keeps getting like smushed in my makeup bag, and so it's one of the things that I like about it so well is the shape of it, and it's not doing what it is supposed to be doing, which sucks because it definitely affects how it performs. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. I'm just cleaning off my brushes really quick because I forgot to do that earlier. While we do that, I might as well just kind of chit chat. It's Monday. I just dropped my kiddo off at daycare, and I always take my lunch break like right away on Mondays so I can film. But this morning, instead of doing that, I had to go over to a client's house to take care of her cats. She is out of commission right now and is not able to take care of her cats, one of whom is diabetic and needs insulin every 12 hours. Well, he's not getting it. Like, I am one person and I'm not able to go over there twice a day. And there are times when I do go over there and he's like hiding and I cannot find him. So it's to say that my stress level is through the roof. Like, it is through the roof. I was supposed to be off on Friday. I spent hours on Friday trying to figure out like who can take care of these cats. Nobody, like nobody can. And this person just doesn't have anybody. So it's me until I can't do it anymore. And if they're still not able to take care of their cats, then we're gonna have to rehome them, and that sucks. Anyway, I'm trying not to like let that weigh on me so much. Trying to give myself grace, but also trying to recognize that like I need to give her grace. It's a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna take my mind off of everything and do my makeup and chat with you guys about some of my favorite products that I'm really enjoying right now. Are any of these new products? No, not really. Aside, well, one is semi-new. So let's just get into it. The eyeshadow palette that I'm wanting to use is the Gemini palette by Melt. This is a cult classic product. I mean, sorry, just got a notification. This was super hyped, and for good reason. I will say though, I hate the shimmers. I hate the shimmers. Mine like swatch terribly. They're dry. They don't, I don't know. They suck, and they have sucked. Like, this is the older version of the palette. They did, I think maybe last year, they like came out with new packaging that's different than this. But yeah, what I love this for is the mattes. These mattes are fantastic, and they're an excellent like fall color story. Which is what I'm really digging right now. So I'm going to just dig into these greens here. Aside from the shimmer, I have a different shimmer that I'm going to use. So for today, I'm gonna just we're gonna use Mochi as a transition shade, Fire Og, or is it Fire OG? I don't really know. This one to deepen up the outer corner, deepen up the crease a little bit, and then this one to deepen up the outer V even more. So that's what I'm doing for my base. But first, I'm going to lay down my primer just with some shades from this Charlotte palette. Some light bone shades. Okay, so I figured while I was here, I would kind of chat with you guys about where I'm at with my channel. Anyone who's followed me for a while knows that my uploading has always been fairly sporadic, but it's been even more so lately. And that's simply because I just don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Like, I go back and forth. Do I want to continue doing this? Is it good for me? Like, I really enjoy the filming aspect. The thing that I'm struggling with is I don't have a lot of time for editing. And I don't know, like, I have all of these videos filmed and then I don't edit them and I don't upload them then. So, or I'll get through the whole film, edit, upload process, and I won't make a thumbnail. So it just, and then it's like, you know, they're old. And what's the point anymore? So that's been, I don't know, it's just been a little bit stressful. I feel like I don't have the time that I want to dedicate to my channel. I also I've never really taken this channel seriously. Like, I've never been like, this is my job, because it's not. Like, I don't get paid to do it. It costs me money because I'm, you know, I try not to fall into the buy consumerist sort of mindset, but I fail at that at times. Like, I have to really be diligent not to. So I don't know. And it makes it hard. It makes it hard to, because I know that the videos that do the best are like review-based videos. Actually, that's not true. I think that's true on other people's channel. On my channel, the videos that do the best are my Shop My Stashes, but I think I filmed like 3 of them this year. So, like, why would I do that? Why would I sabotage myself? Like, I know that my Shop My Stashes do well, but I'm not doing them. And I think it's because it takes so much work to like clear off my dresser that my makeup's in. How sad is that? I can't just clean things up. Like, take some time on Saturday mornings and make sure that that's clean, so that way when I'm ready to film my Shop My Stash on Mondays, it's ready to go. That isn't so difficult. Why don't I just do that? Okay, maybe I just came up with a plan. It's possible. But yeah, that's essentially, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I've been overwhelmed. I think life is hard. Life is busy. And I really thought that once school started, it would slow down a little bit, but it hasn't. I'm starting to sweat. I'm going to turn my fan on. 1 second. Okay. Fan is on. And I took my overshirt off. I am wearing a shirt. It's just nearly the same color as my skin. So yeah, I've just been kind of like, I don't really know. I don't know what I want to do with my channel. I know that I want to continue with it. I think I just need to figure out how to balance like doing this with living a more sustainable and frugal lifestyle, because everything is very expensive. Like, we used to spend $400 to $500 on groceries a month, and now we're spending $700 to $800. Now, granted, my youngest is eating more than he used to, but so is my oldest. But like, dude, I'm trying not to, you know, it used to be like, if I went a little bit over budget with makeup or with my spending, it wasn't a huge deal. But now we're kind of to a point where it is, like, it's just not an option. So I need to be really careful about how I'm spending my money, which means I can't get all of the things that I want, which is a good thing because nobody needs that much, right? Like, it's overwhelming. So it's trying to figure out how to continue doing this. I'm saying that as if I've been a review-based channel, and I'm not. I think in my head, I'm making this more complicated than it needs to be. So anyway, let's talk about the shimmer. I've been loving my singles. Absolutely adoring them. So for today's look, I'm gonna use this shade here. It's from Looksy Beauty. It's a shade Reflection. There's a little finger swatch. It's very pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. I think I might have 2 of these, but that is the shade I'm going to use. I am going to lay down some glitter glue. So I think ultimately the thing that is like messing me up the most with my channel is just the time and the organization that I need to have in order to do it well. It's not money, it's not anything else, it is just time. And I've been wanting to spend more time reading and hanging out with my family and working out. Like, I've been trying to be as active as I possibly can. I'm just applying this with my finger. And so the time that I spend editing is normally in the mornings before people wake up. That's also the time that I get to read and work out. So I honestly do think that that's a big part of it. It's trying, I don't know if I'm just like putting too much on my plate, but it's not an option to not work out, and it's not an option to not read, because both of those are very good for me. It's the thing that I need to do is figure out how to balance all of it, which feels really daunting. Anyway, I'll figure it out. It's going to be fine. It's not that big of a deal. And in the meantime, I'm going to do my best to get like 2 videos done a week. I used to want to do 3. That's not super feasible for me, but I can probably do 2. I can film 3 or 4, but it's the editing part that is so difficult. So anyway, let me tell you about this shadow. This shadow, like if you're wanting a fall dream, this shadow should be complementing your current singles collection. Like, it's just so good. It's such a like pretty sort of grungy shade, but it's not too dark and it's not too flat. Like, it has, sorry, I have coffee burps. It has a nice amount of dimension, and I don't know, like it's definitely a duochrome. It shifts from like green, it's like a green gold sort of shade with a coppery sort of base. It's just beautiful. And I did just wipe it on my pants, but I don't really care, so oh well. Okay, I'm taking it on this Sigma brush just to help sort of blend it up. And I feel like it pairs so well with the melt mattes. I just can't get enough of it. Okay, so Looksy Beauty shadows are a huge hit for me. I'm a really, really big fan. I think they're beautiful, they're affordable. I've always had a good experience when I've ordered from them, and I just really like them. Next up, Next up, I recently purchased this Haus Labs foundation. You guys, I think it's fantastic. I probably am using too much today. I really love the coverage that it gives. I will say it doesn't last as long, at least not when it's as hot as it had been here. The weather's starting to cool down, which is really nice. Like, it's supposed to be in the 70s today for a high, so the mornings are cold. Like low 60s. And the afternoons are nice and warm, but not hot. So anyway, I've only really been using this in hot weather because it was like 100+ degrees here for a week straight. It was miserable, which that might also be partly why I haven't been uploading. That was 1 week of how many, I don't know. But I have noticed when the weather is that hot, my motivation completely tanks. I don't think I didn't read, I didn't work out, I didn't do anything with my channel. It was just miserable. So yeah, I don't know. I think what I'm trying to say is there's just these multiple, like lots of different reasons for things not getting done. Okay, the concealer is the Cosis Revealer Concealer, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I got this last year for Black Friday, which you want to talk about consumerism and feeling like you have to just buy. Oh my God. That was a disaster for me. I still cringe at the thought of how much junk I bought. Like, people were asking me to do a Black Friday haul, and I was so ashamed that I didn't do it because, yeah, I am not happy about the money I spent and just how, like, flippant I was about it. I was like, oh, $50 here, $50 there. Like, it all adds up to hundreds of dollars. So I'm not going to allow that to happen again this year. I am going to set money aside between now and then for my Black Friday shopping and call it good. Sorry, I thought there was a bug on my eyeshadow palette, but it's just some food because it was sitting on the table, and evidently my kiddo got it all goobery, so that's cool. Okay, this is nothing new. It's my NYX HD finishing powder in banana. I use this as an under eye setting powder, and I mean, it's fine. I like it. It does the job. I'm sure there are better options out there, but sometimes I just don't really want to try new things. Like, which sounds weird because a lot of times I thoroughly enjoy it, but sometimes it feels intimidating. Especially if it's a product like this, like a staple product that you're using consistently. If I don't like it, I don't want to have to deal with that. Okay, bronzer. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my last favorites. Mine is disgusting. It's filthy. But it's the Revolution bronzer. Yes, I hit pan. Yes, I use it every day. Big fan. I do mine. I just apply mine with my sponge. Probably got way too much today, but it's fine. It's no big deal. I think going in with the same sponge that I used for my foundation kind of helps to blend everything together and diffuse things a little bit, which I really like. Oh my God, I mean, look at my eyes. It's so fall, it's so cozy. I want to put a flannel on and get a pumpkin-y drink. Sorry, I thought I heard somebody screaming, but it was just someone's brakes. It was a little bit scary. Okay, to set that down, I'm just gonna go in with this bronzer from Nabla. It's in the shade Ombre. We're also hitting pan. That's the other thing. My project pan videos, where are they? Like, I haven't been doing them. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I bit off more than I could chew this year, and so I've just avoided. I don't know if you've noticed a pattern. When I'm overwhelmed, I avoid. And evidently I overwhelmed myself because I told myself I was going to do 23 products. I was going to pan 20. That smells amazing. Oh, sorry. It smells like my perfume because I bring my bronzer down my neck. Dang, I should wear that perfume today. Anyway, I don't know what I was saying. I told myself I was going to do 23 products in 2023. I was going to pan that many. Dude, no. I don't even think I've panned a single foundation yet this year. Like last year, I hit my goal, which was 22 and 22. I hit my goal because I had a bunch of foundations that were like mostly gone. So it was kind of a freebie. This year, we're not so lucky. And it takes a while to pan a foundation. Quite a while. Okay. I also, I used to film haul videos, and I'm not really, sorry, hold up. This powder is really good. This is the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Setting Powder in White Sands. I really like it. It offers a little bit of coverage. That might have washed me out just a teensy bit, but as the day goes on, like, it's going to just kind of melt in with my skin, and it ends up looking really nice. So I enjoy it, no complaints. Yeah, I used to film haul videos, and those did pretty well. But like, that's not sustainable. I can't keep on bringing monthly hauls when I'm like, there are things other than makeup that I'm wanting to spend my spending money on, you know, like books and hanging out with my friends. I don't know. I'm not wanting to spend as much on makeup, and so it is limiting how much content I can really create, you know, like a ranking video. I can do that, but not super frequently. But then again, I'm not filming super frequently, whatever. Anyway, again, I'm overthinking. I don't even know that this video is going to see the light of day. I feel like it's just been me like rambling a bunch of nonsense. The blush that I used is Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Captivating. It is such a beautiful peach shade, and it's nice and warm toned, and I think it works really well for fall. It's like a summer to fall. It's spring, summer, fall. Wear it whenever you want, but you know, I do tend to really love warm tones in the fall and in the summer and in the spring. Okay. I have two highlighters that I've been using quite a bit, and I don't know which one I want to use today, but Becca Champagne Pop. Absolutely gorgeous. These were just on sale for 21 Days of Beauty. I did not pick up any other shades. I have enough. And then the Juvia's Place liquid one. This is really good. I'm gonna do what I want. I was like, but because I'm supposed to be showcasing some new products. No, I'm not. There are no rules. I can do what I want to do. I have a tiny channel and there's nobody telling me how to do this. Anyways, I'm just losing it. I love this. I think it's beautiful. These highlighters this is one of my favorite formulas. You can't beat it. I mean, you can probably, but I don't really care to find out who's better. It's just great. And then I like to take my blush brush and just kind of help that blend a little bit. Now, for my brows, this ain't nothing new. I just do a relatively crap job. Fill them in with a dark eyeshadow and an angled brush, and then brush them out with a spoolie. I'm not trying to like restructure my brows. Mine have a decent shape as is. Sorry, I was just thinking about the fact that I went over to take care of that cat this morning, and he went and hid before I could give him his insulin. Did I mention he's diabetic? I did, yeah. Oh, so I feel bad. I couldn't find him yesterday either. I hope he's okay. I saw him today. He came and got his food, and then I was on the phone trying to figure out like boarding options because I can't keep doing this. And the little turd ran and hid in the meantime. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take the darkest shade that we use from the Melt palette and use it as a liner. Smudging it on my lower lash line and up a little bit. Oh man, it's so sultry and beautiful. I love it. What time is it? All right. Oh, I've got a work phone call happening in 40 minutes. You know, I think I want to use my Becca highlighter as an inner corner highlight. That's a bit much. I don't know how I feel about inner corner highlights, to be honest. Mascara, oldie but a goodie, Essence Lash Princess. I thoroughly enjoy this. It's probably my most repurchased item. I don't know. I love it. What does it do for my lashes? It definitely lengthens, but also gives volume. Like, it kind of does it all. I don't curl my lashes. Mine are just kind of naturally as curled as I need them to be. Like, you know, they stand at attention. They don't droop down. So I'm not worried about the mascara like holding a curl. So I'm worried about length and volume, and it's giving me both of those, which is, I can't ask for more. And it's cheap. It's even better. Mascara is definitely one of those products where I have a hard time spending money on it. Like, when I know that I can go to the drugstore and get this for like $5, it's pretty difficult. Even when like Ulta or Sephora has a full-size, nice, high-end mascara on sale, I typically don't. I say that and I'm pretty sure there's like a mascara from LYS in my cart right now. But they're essentially, I was going to say they're essentially drugstore. They're not. They're just on the lower end of high end, I suppose. Oh, look at that. I just freaking love it. I can't. I love the grungy green sort of shades. Okay, for lips, the lipstick I've been loving is one that I don't even know that it's available anymore, so I'm not going to show you guys that one. But this one is, I'm pretty sure, this is the Milani. I never know what these are called. We're going to go with Plush Matte. I don't think that's what it is. But this is in the shade Secret, and it's like my perfect nude. It's also almost gone. I was hoping to use it up this year. I don't think that's going to work because I've been loving some other shades. Okay, and then the gloss is Mochi Mochi from M Cosmetics. I'm not sure if this is available anymore, but it's kind of this milky sort of gloss, so it's gonna tone down the shade of whatever lipstick you use underneath it, which this one didn't need, but I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all. It's nice and warm toned. I'm a fan. Let me pull my hair down. Oh. Okay, so that's the finished look. Those were just a handful of the products that I've really enjoyed this the past few weeks, especially this melt palette. Like, this has my heart. For the longest time, it just sat in my drawer and I really didn't do anything with it. And then I realized I was limiting myself with my thinking because I was thinking, I hate the shimmers, I don't like the palette. I think sometimes we have this expectation that like we have to only use one palette for a look. And I think that's a weird sort of expectation to put on ourselves and our products. Like, I don't know. I'm sure there's people who love these shimmers. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them, hate them, hate them. I think these mattes work so well with so many singles that I have that now I've fallen back in love with the palette because the mattes are some of the best mattes I've ever used. They're not like, I don't know. I think they're really pigmented, and sometimes that can be a very bad thing. Like sometimes you find those palettes where you find those mattes where they're really, really pigmented, but they're so dry and you cannot blend them out. Like Subculture, do you guys, anybody remember how bad that was? It was so bad, so bad. I tried to love it. I just couldn't do it. Anyways, these blend great. They're nicely pigmented. The tones are ideal for this time of year for me, and I'm in love with it. So yeah, I might do a fall palette video this year. Let me know if you want to see it, and I'll get that going. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and hanging in there for my just weird rambling. I don't know. But I'm all done. That's it. That's all I got. I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much. Goodbye.